Beautiful soul, welcome. In today's video I'm gonna share with you my 3 quantum cheat codes that help me to manifest the impossible. And when I say impossible, I am referring to happy marriage, motherhood, lifestyle, dream business, success, dream house, all of it. I call this multidimensional abundance, and this video is going to help you to understand how manifestation and reality creation really works. And these 3 cheat codes will actually speed up your manifestation so you can as well quantum leap. The code number 1 was that we are not our body. You are not your body. And because of this, I was able to quantum leap in different areas of my life. I did not identify with myself, with my back then identity and my body, with this persona. Realize that who we really are is infinite potential, energy. And this infinite potential never dies. You came here to experience your reality to the fullest based on your heart's desires. And you are that potential that can be shaped and can be changed whenever you decide. And so I actually switched from identity of struggling lawyer to identity of successful lawyer. That's how I was able to build successful law firm. Also, when I shifted from identity of lawyer into identity of a coach or author, spiritual author, I was able to build another business because I opened up myself to this different possibility, different timeline. And I was able to do that once I understood that the reality is not set. The 3D illusion is not real. It's just illusion. When I say 3D illusion, I'm talking about that outside 3D circumstances. And so when I understood that I am not my body, I am not this identity. Instead, I am infinite potential that is connected to source. And I'm here to experience everything that I desire because it's my birthright. Then I was able to start manifesting from outside of the box. I was no longer afraid. I was no longer tied to that one identity, and that identity that is connected to your ego. So once you are able to actually understand that you are energy, we are all energy, and this reality is all energy, but what you perceive is sort of illusion, hologram, in other words, because it's a reflection of deeper reality that already exists in different dimension, in 5th dimension. Once you understand that that is the truth and you are really just energy, then you will be able to quantum leap. You will be able to change your reality because you will no longer be attached to it. So you move from being the materialist into being a spiritual person who understands that this is all energetic game. Cheat code number 2 is that your desire, your true heart's desire, is your map. This is your geometry. This is exactly your soul's blueprint. Your true heart's desire is literally showing you where you belong. Because everything already exists simultaneously. There are multiple parallel realities in this moment. And you, my dear, you are accessing this parallel reality through your desire. Provided you actually accept that desire, you assume that desire, and then you live according to that desire. So literally, your desire is geometry. When I understood that my desires are already existing realities in the parallel universe, and they are here, and I downloaded these desires because it's my birthright to experience them, I started to act upon it. I accepted that desire as my new reality. And of course, you will get these downloads over the lifetime. So you might not have all the desires at the same time. It might come later. And so as they appear one by one, that's how you know where you need to go. The truth is that many people don't believe in their desires. They think it's some sort of fantasy, or they don't even let themselves to dream. They don't even let themselves to imagine what life could be because they are afraid, because they have that limiting belief that who am I to experience this and that. And because of that, they limit themselves. They don't even allow themselves to exercise that imagination that is given to them. And so understand that you are here to literally experience that level of abundance that you can feel into, you can desire. Because not everyone has same desires. You might not have same desires as I have, right? But if you understand that the true heart desires is literally that blueprint, it's a literally map, it's literally the coordinates where you need to go, where you are actually going in this lifetime, you will finally allow that reality to come to you. Number 3, to quantum leap, to shift drastically into totally different timeline, it's all about ignoring your 3D current circumstances. Your 3D current circumstances are a reflection of that identity, that persona who created these outside circumstances based on the way you were thinking, based on the way you were feeling, and based on the way you were acting. So your current 3D circumstances, your physical reality, in other words, they reflect back to you who you were when you were manifesting it. So you are perceiving what reflects your old past, your old self. What you see around you is just reflection of your old self. Now, to understand that you want to change quickly, you want to jump to different timeline, you want a quantum leap, you need to understand that it's not necessarily about changing your identity. In a sense, it is about changing your identity, but I want to actually take you even deeper. And that is the coherence. Coherence is the key here. When I say coherence, I'm talking about alignment between the way you think, the way you feel, your soul's blueprint for you or soul's memory, and your nervous system regulation. The complete alignment between these 4 is creating alignment, and that is the coherence. That coherence is actually returning to your original soul's mission, soul's blueprint in this lifetime. When you are actually doing that, it's going to return you back to why you're here, not just your purpose, but what kind of geometry you created for this lifetime, and what you meant to experience it in this lifetime for purpose of growing and evolving your soul. And this coherence, obviously, it is that identity, that coherent identity, persona, that is connected to your true heart desire. And therefore, if you are, for example, manifesting wealth, money, and you're doing it because you want to prove something to you or to other people, and you're not really doing it because you have the heart's desire or you feel it in your heart, but you're doing it because out of fear or scarcity or proving or performance, which is all ego-based, down the road, you will not be satisfied and fulfilled. On the other hand, if you do it because of joy, if you do it because you are actually in exchange of energy, you're circulating the energy and you are providing service, and as a result of that, you are receiving wealth, you're accumulating wealth, you're open to receive, then it's absolutely aligned with your inner coherence. Therefore, it's so important to understand that the 3D reality will always just reflect that identity. And in order for you to change that 3D outside reality, stop wasting time going outside. Instead, go and turn inward. And many people talk about shifting your identity, which is true, but shift your identity in alignment with that inner coherence. That's important. Make sure it's in alignment with that true heart desires, because otherwise, what you're going to create? You are a powerful creator, and you will create that amplified persona, identity that is fake, and that's not going to serve you long term. At some point, you will realize this is not me, this is not serving me, and I don't want to go there. And so why not creating something right now that is absolutely aligned with your true heart's desire, whether it's manifestation of money, wealth, abundance, or manifestation of that ideal partner, the dream husband or dream wife, or it's the manifestation of the lifestyle or the dream business. Make sure that it's all connected with that original soul's mission, soul's blueprint. And how you know that? When you tune into your heart, there is your answer. Now, if you want to dig deeper into this, I want to invite you to my brand new program called The Multidimensional Abundance Code. We're going to dive deeper how you can actually create your multidimensional abundance from this coherence and how you can have it all. There's going to be a link in the description. You can sign up, and I'll see you in the next video.